when you have the ability to split credit at a client level and you have the ability to split credit at the matter level, it encourages collaboration. I mean, particularly with what you described, like you helped generate that particular matter, that the client, you maybe didn't do anything to originate the client, but that matter came in part because of you. And it just seems terribly unfair to have a system that would not recognize that and would disincentivize you from growing existing clients and instead lead you to spend your time developing brand new clients, which I think is harder to do than expanding existing ones. So
yeah, it's a really weird and natural resistance that it creates to doing some of that cross marketing.
Yeah.
So let me throw in that one, and Steve's going to chime in a minute, but one of the most important things in building a book of business with your own clients helps with what, Steve Murskowski? What can you do when you have your own book of business and your own clients and someone says, hey, here's a bunch of work for you to do and you're not going to get any credit on it?
No, thank you. I could get 100% of the credit if you're in a firm like that. I could get 100% of the credit for doing work with my own clients or originating my own clients, or 0 for doing what you're offering me. It's a very simple answer. And I suppose that's, I think, Greg, to your point, I'm totally with you on it. I think it kind of engenders a crappy system. You know, I mean, the but-for test is if Greg's not there, can we do this IP? No. Okay, Greg should get credit. So, you know, I mean, otherwise Greg's going to go out and sell himself and get 100% of credit for something else. It's just, you know, that's from the level of ideals. But I get it, Steve. Like, I know that's how it works somewhere, but I'm vehemently opposed to it. And it's a total waste of time. It's disrespectful, I think, to your other partners to suggest that they should do work for you and have 0 to show for it.
Yeah. So the top attorneys that I work with in my peer advisory roundtables, these are managing partners. These are equity partners doing $1.5 million to about 10 million a year. And I'm talking with them every month in multiple meetings. I've got 5 of these roundtables. 3 of them are the Rainmaker roundtables. They're having these conversations all the time. Culture, comp, attitude, build, you know, how do they build their structure in their firms? These conversations are absolutely critical. And most of them are backwards. Most of them are still in the Wild West, shooting up in the air, creating comp on the fly, not sharing credit. Like it's coming back to haunt them, especially now with the Great Resignation. So we're not going to go down that big rabbit hole, but I'm just saying, like, what I'm writing here is so important that if you're concerned about getting work and not getting credit, you need to be proactive on 2 fronts. You need to be proactive in building stronger relationships with your partners that would refer you. And you need to have a conversation about how you can proactively get into their client base and help them build business and get some credit for doing it.